First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and face the east. We're going to give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakudash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Ba'Hashem Dabbadat, the house of David. This is Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right? We're here to bid you unto the marriage, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. You are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. 1/3 of the nation of Israel will receive this message. Will receive the testimony going out and has been pushed out for the last 40 plus years, starting with Abba Bivens and the men that were under him, all the way to our head apostle today, Apostle Tahar, and the men that are under him. All right, all the way down to the newest brother, believing and preaching and teaching this truth with the 100% doctrine coming out of GMS. Yes, 100%. All right, complete. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai has this doctrine in these last days. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds, you can receive the message. All right, one way or another. Whether you care to hear or forbear, the message is going out, and judgment will be served. By you hearing, or by you not listening or adhering, okay? But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get in these scripts and talk about this beautiful gospel and the salvation of the nation of Israel.
Genesis 25 and 24, it says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there was twins in her womb.
Right, there was twins in her womb. So what we're talking about right now, we're going into the story of Jacob and Esau. All right, Jacob, being the righteous, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. 1/3 of the nation of Israel is righteous in this time. All right, starting with the 144,000 elect men. All right, of the nation of Israel. All right, Esau being the so-called white man, self-proclaimed white man. All right, he is the adverse, he is the enemy of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. See, Esau Edom knows who you are. He has the papers, he has the records. All right, he has the records of those slave ships. All right, he has the records of where you came from, what stock and what lineage you really belong to. All right, you receive these conditions, okay, because this is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay?
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Esau. All right, Esau goes into his name goes into wasted away. All right, Esau Edom is the adverse to Jacob. All right, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai is all about a balance. Okay, for hot there's cold. All right, for light there's dark. For good there's evil. For righteous there's unrighteous, which Esau Edom falls into unrighteousness. Okay.
Esau being wasted away. Why did Isaac call him that? Was because his pigmentation wasn't there. He had no melanin. So that lack of pigmentation was like spiritually is him bearing that mark of Cain. All right, right. Cain, his name, Qayan. All right, I believe I said that correct in the Hebrew. All right, goes into a spear. All right, but it just means a weapon. All right, and that's what, as we're gonna get into, is Esau's blessing was what? The sword. All right, another thing tying them together. Yeah.
Jump down the same chapter, Genesis 25 and 30. It says, and Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. For I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, sell me this day thou birthright.
Right, so Esau was a man of the field. All right, this is why it goes to tell you in that chapter, Isaac loved Esau. All right, he loved him because he was a man after his own heart. He was a man of the field. He was, in retrospect, a man's man. All right, what they call today. All right, he liked to fish, he liked to hunt, he liked to do those things. A man of the field. In comparison, where Jacob, hey, he was chilling. All right,
Yeah.
what the world calls a so-called mama boy today.
Homebody.
A homebody. All right.
You know.
He attend to the things of the house and like to chill after. Okay.
Right. Yeah, and another connection here. This is Genesis 4 and 2. It says, and she bare, and this is talking about Eve, and she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep. All right, Abel's likened to the righteous, a keeper of sheep. You know, in this time, you know, Israel, you know, the number one responsibility of an Israelite man is to teach this word, to feed the flock of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Says, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. You know, a tiller of the ground, meaning, you know, he was taking care of as it said, you know, because this is a spiritual connection through reincarnation, meaning go back into the flesh. Cain came back in the flesh as Esau, Edom. All right, and we're gonna get into why his skin was wasted away. But before that, it said that Esau was a man of the field. Okay. You want me to drop and grab the other thing, or I was gonna yeah, give me a second. I want to grab this word real quick. All right, bear with me. Let me pull it up in the blue letter. I want to check something real quick. Con. You good? Yeah, see, this is the word for tiller, and it goes into H5647, ibad, to work, serve, labor, work, do work, to work for another, serve another by labor, to serve as subjects, to serve, okay, to make oneself a servant, to compel, to labor or work, cause to labor, to cause to serve. So, you know, pretty much Cain and Esau has always been made, their lot has been made to be servants. All right, and that's why your ass is going right back into your when Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai restores order correctly. All right, you're going back into slavery. All right, because that's where you know, to be that tiller of the ground, to do what you know you're meant to do. All right, to be that servant. Yeah, that's in there too. Hold on one second. I think Ayash gonna be good. Brother getting that nose from all them years in Vegas. Be dry out here. There's a dust bowl too. So I mean, unless you want me to pull the mark of Cain, or where you back at?
Pull the mark of Cain.
All right, so this is because after Cain killed Abel, or murdered Abel, his brother, who was Abel was in similitude of the elect, all right, or the righteous seed of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai at that time. So after that, all right, he was sentenced, he was punished by the Lord for that, you know, wicked deed. It says here in verse 4, Genesis 4 and 12. I'll start there. Actually, I'll start at 11. It says, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. It says, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. All right, meaning it won't be fruitful. All right. Yeah, they destroy, you know. Everything that they grow is done, you know. This still, you know, applies to them as I say. What have they done? They went into all these other countries and used up all the oil. All right, they just take from the earth and leave it as a pretty much a wasteland.
That's why they got king merchants, right? That's why they got all these other nations underfoot. But they're the ones. Who's the ones out in the field? Who's the ones that are really the whole culture and farmers and so on and so forth? All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua makes good on his word. This devil doesn't have the ability, to have an abundance. Okay, but as far as making the earth fruitful. All right, that's why this devil has his sword, his blessing, his science. All right, science is part of this devil's blessing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it says, a fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
A fugitive and a vagabond. Hey, this is why Esau has no real land. All right, that's why those issues they had to sign in, the government had to put in a documentation so they could have a quote-unquote place to call home. All right? So they can have a place to call home when they're a vagabond. They have no place on earth. All right? They have no place on earth really because it doesn't really belong to them. All right? And that Stabai, all right, that Stabai that said, we are the people of the book. All right? Hey, then you should thank us. All right? Hey, there's no thanking. All right? Because you're not the people of the book. You're in the book, but you're not the people of the book who was written for. All right? You are an imposter. All right? And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to expose all of it. All right?
Which he's doing now.
Right. Hey, and just like another TikTok short where this another devil says, you guys celebrate one small hat, quote unquote, all right, during Christmas when you should celebrate all of us, all right, because we all perish and die for your sins.
Wasn't that a rabbi?
Yeah, it was a rabbi. Rabbi. This is a rabbi. But nevertheless, hey, we know that that's false. All right, that is false. I'm not even going to let's move past that because I'm getting pissed off and I can't say what I want to say. Let the scriptures speak. Like I'm getting frustrated.
Right. Well. Okay. So that word. I was gonna say again when I you know, so a vagabond and a fugitive. So you know, going into the word vagabond, H5110 is nawad, I believe, and it says to shake, waver, wander, move to and fro. And you have you know, when you look into the physical, there Esau is the physical counterpart of Satan. All right, they move in the spirit of Satan. All right, they are the devil the Bible speaks of. Devil just meaning adversary. All right, and what was when you go into you got Job, right? Because that's exactly what this serpent, all right, this devil does. All right, Satan, the angel Satan, he moves around this world. All right, just as Esau, he goes out of his boundaries. All right, but he has the freedom to do so in these times.
Right, he has no certain dwelling place. All right? Go ahead.
This is Job 2:1. And again there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before Yahweh. And Satan came also among them to present himself before Yahweh.
Right, and it said sons. Right? So understand that, hey, Satan works on the left-hand side of Yahweh. All right? So understand that. All right? So Yahweh, hey, controls all things. For those of you that say, hey, So the Most High, Yahweh or Yahweh Shai doesn't want to see evil done. All right? Yahweh says, hey, I control the light and the dark. I create good and evil. All right? Has there been a trumpet blown in the city and I have not done? Right? And this is the will of Yahweh, performed by Yahweh Shai. All right? Everything's sanctioned by the Most High and His only begotten Son.
Yes, you still gotta ask the Father.
Okay, yeah.
And Yahweh said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in earth, and from walking up and down it.
Right, to go to and from the earth, going up and down. Right, here it is. This is exactly what Esau Edom does. All right, this is his trait. Okay, because his spirit goes back to the counterpart of Satan. All right, to be an adversary to the Most High. All right, but in the court of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh has Yahweh Shai on his right hand side and Satan on his left hand side. All right, to make sure that everything plays out the way that it needs to be. All right, Yahweh meaning He is He to be. He exists. All right, hey, if you can't get it, Yahweh is every question or every thought that has ever been thought. Okay, so anything. And guess what? For every question that's ever been thought, there's what? There's a balance. There's the outcome. If you do this, this is righteous. If you don't do this, this is wickedness. All right? You got to correct that.
Yeah.
You got that. Okay.
Okay. This is a Genesis 4 and verse 13. It says, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And Yahweh said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
Right. Here it is, Yahweh. Hey, set that mark upon Cain. All right. He had a mark of lepers. All right.
Yeah.
And essentially at this time it's clean lepers. All right. Hey, this is the identifier that Yahweh has pushed forth for this nation. All right, for the nation of Esau, Edom, He has a marker, identifier. Hey, so that you can know him. All right. Hey, and that's essentially where it started out. We understand that Esau, Edom, hey, lays seed just like Jacob, wherever he can, whoever he can. All right, but nevertheless, he is held accountable. All right?
Right.
The father's line goes back to the seed. All right, so it doesn't matter what woman you lay with. All right, it matters about your father's line. So your so-called mixed children, mixed race, no, you are what your father is. If your father's a so-called Negro, then you're a so-called Negro. If your father's a so-called white man, then you're a so-called white man. So-called Elamite, then you're a so-called Slack. If you're a so-called
That'd be an Indian.
yeah,
You know,
Indian,
East Indian.
yeah, East Indian or Chinese, that's what you are. You what your father is. Okay?
Right.
And you can find that in Numbers. All right, Book of Numbers, 1 and 18. All right, and it tells you after the lineage of your father. Okay, so Esau, Edom, all right, is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right, the so-called white man today, the self-proclaimed white, because those were social constructs that they came up with to redefine, you know, the rich and the poor.
God.
All right,
And I believe the first case was in 18,
or the late 1700s.
late 1700s. All right, where it came up with the term black and white. All right, if you ever watch that movie Malcolm X, hey, what do they consider black? Dirty. unclean, dark, defiled. All right, and white is what considered pure, clean. All right, that's why the heavens. All right, hey, white robes. All right, white garments.
Speak up a little bit, Doc. Speak up a little bit.
Oh, that's why the scriptures. That's why Esau was described. You didn't hear anything about Jacob. Back then, everybody was melanated. So that right there, what the brother was bringing out, that mark, that was telling you that clean leprosy. He came out red. And when you see the so-called white kid, it come out what? All red. All right?
Right, that blood shows through their skin.
That's exactly why Isaac called him Esau, because he was wasted away.
God,
He had no pigmentation in his skin.
God. All right, you got a question?
Not really.
Okay.
This back on Genesis 25 and 31, it says, and Jacob.
Actually, my bad. I do. You know the 12th tribe? Hey, do the my boy. Somebody was saying that the natives and the Mexicans are part of the 12th tribe.
Yes,
Is
I
Yeah.
it-
know.
they
the
were
northern
not?
side.
Yep.
Northern tribe. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Simeon Indians, as well as the speckled bird. So a speckled bird is, you know, if we lay with a woman for another nation, we lay with a Chinese woman, like we were saying earlier, all right? That child would be an Israelite because I'm the father of that child. Doesn't matter what the mother is. The mother can be white, she can be Chinese, she can be any other race. But whatever the father is, that's what that child's going to be.
Yeah, I got you a scripture right here. This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
All right, health and fast refuse to let them go. All right?
And I pull out a scripture, Jake started running. Ran away. Right?
Hey, what do we say? Through the spirit power, Yahweh should be outshot. Everybody comes up here for what? All right, hey, for a mark of salvation to wake up, or for a mark of judgment. All right, to get put down, essentially.
Yeah, but the word, stopped him in his tracks. Could barely keep his pants up. Stopped him in his tracks. He came up to the altar, didn't receive it, then, wanted to, got what he was, the question answered, and right before a portion of it,
All right, a portion is falling into place.
Israel being that the symbolic of the northern kingdom, and Judah being the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, they were oppressed together here in Babylon. All right, because we went into two different captivities. All right, the northern kingdom went into under Assyrian captivity, and the southern kingdom, they were first put in captivity by the Babylonians. All right, now the northern kingdom fled from the Assyrian, went through the Euphrates, and came to as the scriptures calls it, Azareth. All right, which is today known as America.
Yahweh should be outshine. He's just in all his ways.
All right, and then how many years later came back? Judah came on them slave ships here as those I can't think of the word right now, but as Christopher Colon and those not conquerors, what's the colonizers? There we go.
Which one you talking about?
They came in and for a little while, worked with the so-called Native Americans and the what the world calls today what they would call the Latin tribes. All right, they worked for them for a short time and then put them in captivity and used them as slaves too.
They got enough knowledge how to till the land, how to take
Right.
what they need from the land, where the good spots. All right, because here it is. You have an abundance of something, and you're not looking to do ill. All right, but this other civilization holds this goal to a high standard, hey, and will do anything for it. All right. The native tribes were not on that. All right, there was an abundance of it.
You had, even those. I believe I brought this up last week too, but in in the book or in the movie Road to El Dorado,
Yeah,
they were they were sacrificed. They were throwing all they riches off the fucking cliff. They were worshiping they gods, in wickedness. They false gods, but they threw all them coins over the damn waterfall. Like to appease the gods.
Genesis 25 and 32. And Esau said, Behold, I'm at the point to die. And what profit shall the birthright do to me? And Jacob said, Swear to me this day. And he swore unto him. And he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
Right. So here it is. Esau Edom had no respect for the birthright that was his. All right. That was his by let's just say a legality. All right. Because the eldest son would receive the birthright. All right. But here it is. Esau Edom had no respect for the birthright. He had no respect unto Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, such as, when he was his pre-incarnation as king. All right. He had no respect unto Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Here it is, Yahweh by Shem Yahushai has set up the law, statutes, and commandments. The eldest son, all right, receives the birthright, the firstborn. Okay?
But he's like, no, I want that red meat.
Right, but this devil, all right, not being obedient to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai's laws, being made an adversary to them. Okay? Already being made an adversary to them, said, read that again. He said, what should it profit me this day?
Genesis 25 and 33. He says, and Jacob said, Genesis 25 and 32, it says, and Esau said, Behold, I'm at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Right. He said, what is this shit gonna do for me? I'm hungry now. I want it now. Right? I want it now. I want it my way. I want that fast food. All right, that's when fast food came into the world. All right. Because this devil wanted he wanted his food now. He didn't want to wait. Okay? He didn't catch anything out of the field. He wanted to go back to doing what it is that he wanted to do when he wanted to do it. All right? Instead of being obedient, patient. All right? Unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai's laws, statutes, and commandments. All right?
I'm gonna actually grab this real quick. This is Genesis 4 and verse 3. It says, and it came, and in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yahweh. And Abel, he also brought the firstlings of his flock and of that fat thereof, and Yahweh have respect unto Abel and his offering. So here it is. Cain brought forth the unworthy offering. All right. And Yahweh had respect for Abel because his offering was according to the law. And that's Cain, he got jealous of the benefits that are and the glory that Yahweh had for Abel when he offered him exactly what he was meant to offer. All right. See, Cain went against the law first for no reason, just because he was made like that. All right, because he had it in him to do so. Okay. He was always meant to be that vessel of dishonor. Now in today's world, the so-called white man Esau Edom. God, it said, but unto Cain and to his offering, he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. Going into how he threw away his birthright, and then crying to get it back when he found that he actually sold it. All right, he knew he sold it, but yet once he saw, you know, and knew what he was actually missing out on, Esau was crying like a little, you know, baby back.
But here it is. It's that same account, all right? Different account. It's the same energy that has been pushed forward. All right? Go ahead and read that.
Down.
Down.
Verse 6, and Yahweh said unto Cain, why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen?
Right. Why you mad? Why you mad that you didn't have respect unto the law that I've set forth that would be in the benefit of you? Why are you mad? All right? Here it is. Yeah, I gave you, this is the first time, but here it is. I gave you laws, statutes, and commandments to there live by. All right, what's beneficial, what's acceptable, hey, to bring unto me. But yet you went your own way and said, I know best. I know how to please, and you'll be okay with this. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not a respecter of persons.
Right, that was that breath of life that he put into Adam. All right, that breath of life was the laws, statutes, and commandments. They just wasn't written down yet. They were instilled in them.
Matter of fact, you can find that.
Just and oh yeah.
Right? Rock 7.
Are you talking? What?
He's giving out to him counsel, wisdom.
17.
Also known as Ecclesiasticus 17, 6, it says, counsel and a tongue and eyes and ears and heart, give he them to understand. Withal, he filled them with the knowledge of understanding and showed them good and evil.
Right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, that's the breath of life that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has put in. Has put in. Hey, Jacob, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as your speckled birds whose father's line goes back. You were imparted unto having wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? Of Yahweh Shem Yahushai's laws. All right? Because what does Yahweh Shem Yahushai says? The wisdom of this world is null and void, is vain. All right? What is the president? What was it? Ford? Not Ford. Teddy Roosevelt, who said a well-versed knowledge of the scriptures, roughly paraphrased, of the scriptures is better than a college education. All right? Knowing these scriptures and having the ability to break down and understand what it is what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is saying is better than a college education that you're paying $100,000 and $250,000. All right, this is the real wisdom and real knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, that governs life itself. All right, you have something to correct? Are you still looking?
1 second.
You got
I'm gonna grab this real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 45. It says, and so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul. The last Adam was made that wasn't what I wanted. You know what? I read it out of context when I read it. You good? Slacky.
Genesis 25:33. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
Right, he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Right? Because he had no respect for Yahweh Shem Yahushai's laws, statutes, and commandments. He had no respect for what was given unto him. So Yahweh, guess what he did? He said, done. All right? Hey, because you made a promise. All right? You made an oath. All right? And you're not to go back on your oath. All right? Also, hey, even knowing and understand that it had already been predestined. All right? As we read in Genesis 25, starting at 24. All right? Got it.
Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also.
Right.
Oh,
Start up from the beginning again. But here it is. Hey, Esau, Edom. Here's Esau crying about that thing that he just sold. It wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem before. He said, what should this benefit me? It doesn't mean nothing to me. But yet, lo and behold, a little while later, this is what he said.
Genesis 27 and 38 again. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also. O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
Right, he wept. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I gave away my birthright. What did I do? This is what he's saying in his mind. But meanwhile, he's telling his father what? Go ahead and read.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, their dwelling should be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of the heavens from above.
Right, here it is. Isaac said, I have, okay, I'll give you a blessing. But Esau said before, and I think it's 33, 27 and 33 or 35, where he says, his name is rightfully Jacob, right, for he has supplanted me again. There was no supplanting happening, right? Here it is. He sold the birthright. 36, go ahead and read it.
Genesis 27 and 36. It says, And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me this 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing.
Right. How did he take away his birthright and his blessing? All right? He didn't take it away. It was sold unto him. He made a deal for it.
Yeah. He supplanted. All he did was he supplanted Isaac.
He didn't even supplant Isaac.
But
right?
he
because the
sold
mother said, hey,
She told him what to do. She
right.
gave him the instruction.
He followed the directions that the mother gave.
Right, but that just play into his name.
Right.
Being that Omen Nomen.
God. Hey, he followed the directions of his mother, all right, that was given unto him. She said, if there be any fault, let thy fault be upon me, all right? Because she told him what to do, all right? And he followed suit, okay? And ultimately, why? Because she already knew, all right? She already knew because she was given, hey, that knowledge, all right?
The angel gave it to her.
Huh.
So you're gonna do this, and this. Make sure Jacob get that blessing.
Right.
And supplant don't mean being a outright thief.
Right.
It just means that he outsmarted you.
Right. Doesn't mean be a liar.
Yeah. He just
not
it was just being tactical
Yeah.
to achieve the goal that was at hand. All right, but either way, he was always gonna get that.
Right, because it was already ordained in the spirit. The spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai already said so.
That's why Judah got the number 1 spot. All right, it was preordained for him.
Back in Genesis 27, 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of the heaven from above, and by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that he shall break his yoke from off thy neck.
Right, because here it is. Hey, this devil was under the foot of Jacob just for a little while. All right? Hey, and then what did Esau through the Renaissance? All right, the Renaissance period is when this devil came back. This devil had that ability because it was his blessing. It was his blessing to break that yoke off of his neck from the Dark Ages. All right, Dark Ages. Hey, the Dark Ages being I believe it's 14th century, and the Renaissance being the 15th to the 17th century. All right, if I remember correctly.
Because I believe the Dark Ages was like around 13 in the 1300s.
1300.
But I believe because it was after Rome fell. So
Yep. So the Dark Ages were 1300s through the 14th century. All right, and then the Renaissance started thereafter. All right, and in the midst of that, all right, this is why, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, hey, is strategic. All right, he is strategic. He makes good on his word. All right, now you see this devil still has what? The fatness of the earth. All right, because what does it say in 2nd Esdras? All right, 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 8 and verse 9. All right, you got something.
you good?
41, Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of my mourning of my father are at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob.
Right, that perpetual hatred is now being shown. All right, more so even on a massive scale. Here it is, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, hey, starting to put us in remembrance. All right, who our enemies truly are. All right, yes, we understand that all nations or all these other nations are adversaries unto the children of Israel. But the number one is Esau Edom. All right, all these other nations are following their after.
Psalms 83 and 1. It says, Keep not thou silence, O the Most High. Hold not thou peace, and be not still the power. For lo, thou enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thou head.
Yeah, those they make a noise. All right. Hey, complain. Don't they slander? All right. Don't they talk against us? Go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel against our people, and considered against. What's that? Consulted? Yeah. Consulted against thou hidden ones.
Right. Who are the hidden ones? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. It is only here in this time, the last 40 plus years, truly, that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians start knowing and recognizing who you are and whose you are. All right? This wasn't a thing known that, hey, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian are Israelites. They're the children of the Bible, not here in the shores of America, not here in Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, not here in Egypt. All right? You didn't know that. All right? Until Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, hey, woke up Alba Bivens. All right? He bought the Old Testament and the New Testament. All right? Hey, start going in and breaking down these prophecies. All right? Start breaking down these curses and these blessings. All right? How it has been imparted unto us in this day and this time. Okay?
4, it says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered.
Right. They tried to, hey, snuff the name of Israel out, so it'd be no more in remembrance. All right? They didn't want you to remember who you are and whose you are.
Even though they know who you are.
Right. Hey, here it is. They have monuments that say it. All right? They have monuments, especially in the South. All right? East Coast. There's monuments that actually say, hey, you are the children of Israel that came over here. All right? But here it is. Jake don't read. Jake don't go and see monuments. Jake don't care. If you want to hide something from Jake, what do? Put it in a book. All right? Or put it somewhere where Jake, hey, will never think about to go or have the means to go. All right? Because you're the impoverished ones. You're the ones in a lower case. You're the ones that are don't have. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you're on 6.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They have confederate against thee.
Right. They're all confederate against them. From Esau, Edom, the so-called Chinese man, the so-called Japanese man, white man, Amalek, Elam, every 17 nations outside of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. And if your father's line goes back, they are against you. All right? They were set up to be in opposition unto you. You got to turn it.
No, I'm just gonna turn it a little bit. You good? Yeah, it's a little bit off. You can go.
All right? All these other nations that have continued to put their foot under neck, it is ultimately because they were set up chiefly by Esau, Edom. All right? They followed after the ways that became on one accord. We understand it has all been by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, for the disobedience that we have shown unto his name. All right? But to make good on Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua's word, he destroyed us. Matter of fact, he pulled that in the book of Luke, chapter 2.
Luke 2:1, it says, therefore Yahweh hath made good his word, which he pronounced against us, and against our judges that judge Israel, and against our kings, and against our princes, and against the men of Israel and Judah, to bring upon us great plagues, such as never happened under the whole heaven, as they come to pass in Jerusalem, according to the things that were written in the law of Moses.
Right. Everything that was written in the law of Moses that we went off. Right? Hey, did not the song of Moses testify against the nation of Israel? Did not Moses tell us that once he passed that we would depart from the way? All right? And it still continued. All right? Hey, when we had the 40 years of peace under King Solomon, okay? Hey, and then King Solomon departed, all right, and went after the way and followed his wives. All right? Followed after heathenistic customs. So what was done? Then, hey, we were yet sanctioned again for what? Continued destruction. To this captivity here today. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh, hey, what is it? He says he's what? Long suffering. All right? People were paid, hey, upon the 3rd and 4th generation. Those that hate him. All right? All of Israel has went off. All of Israel will be judged and has continued to be judged until this final judgment that is coming. All right? For the nation of Israel, first and foremost. All right, because this thing is about his heritage. All the other nations are getting their ass whooped. Why? Because they came against and disobeyed what Yahweh Shem Yahushai has set them up to do. Okay? Bless those who bless Israel. These other nations had the opportunity to say, hey, you're an Israelite. Let me keep doing what the Most High says. All right? I'm a servant unto you. But you chose not. They chose to say, you know what? Got them. As long as they're down, we can prosper. All right? And since you did that, that's why that's why you're going into captivity. All right? And slavery. All right?
Luke 1:17, it says, for we have sinned before Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and disobeyed him, and have not hearkened unto the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahushai our power, and walked in the commandments that he gave us openly.
Right. We had no respect unto him. All right? We went off from choosing and saying, you know what, I want to be like those other people. They can do what they want. They don't have to live by the strict code of conduct.
They don't have no rules.
They don't have no rules. They get to live lawlessly. All right? Hey, and look what they get to do. And sort of, Judah, hey, what does it say in the book of Proverbs? Envy not thy oppressor. All right?
Trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Right? Knowing that, hey, Judah is the head tribe, and all other tribes follow after Judah.
Yeah, the blind weave.
Right, right. All right? But this is exactly what they did. Said, you know what? You know, we want to be like that. We want to do it like that.
They look better.
They do it better. They get to do what they want. They get to go on how they feel. Right? Hey, going on how you feel is in the mindset of a woman. Right? And we are in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? Just like our women went off, we went off against our husband. Right? We went off against the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And we being chastised for it as a nation and as individuals in the nation. Right? Right? And that's exactly. You women out there that talk about these women who are so-called pick-me's, you just mad because you ain't getting picked. You mad because, hey, nobody has respect unto you to care about you. All right?
Well, more and more people or women are coming to the realization, you know, that they need a man, and they starting to, you know, act, you know, more so right, you know, in a right manner. Yeah, some of them they too destroyed, you know, and they ain't never gonna get it, you know. But when the world's in a you know, chaotic and they're in, you know, distress, that's gonna be their only option. Yeah, you get the little ones. Give me the small one. The water.
You got something?
Yeah, I had a Revelation. The water. Revelation 22 and 11. It said, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still." You know, in these end times, everybody back in their perspective lot are doing what they were made to do. All right, going into how the brother was speaking on that judgment, you know, whether good or bad ain't never left. You know, it followed you through the reincarnation. Three and 8.
It's Baruch 3 and 8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity."
Right, we are yet this day in our captivity. Here destroyed. All right, here defiled. Here wretched. All right, here lacking. All right. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai made good on his word that plagues and desolation it would be upon our nation for the atrocities that we have committed unto him. All right.
Thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subjected to payment, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh Shem Yahushai our power.
Right, because Israel scattered as the sand of the sea. We departed from Yahweh Shem Yahushai's ways. Therefore, hey, we are destroyed, broken, and bruised. We are a battered woman. All right, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, his husbandry. All right, the husbandry of Yahweh Shem Yahushai being the husband and us being the woman. Okay.
It's Baruch 2 and 30. It says, For I knew that they would not hear me, because it was a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
Right, in the land of our captivities. right? This captivity is here today. Captivity is here in. All right? All right? The captivity is here today that we are in. We are continued here, being broken.
Two-thirds of our people are still stupid. They haven't been cared. It says, and shall know that I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, your power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
Right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua would start opening up the minds after that 3.5 days. Right? Matter of fact, you pull that from Revelation.
Yeah.
Right, that 3.5 days, right, that were permitted unto us through our commitments waking up at 350 years. Right? This is what Yahweh Shem Yahushua had that blessing. All right, for the nation of Israel, for a time period that he would turn his back on us, a time period that he would go away. All right, and pull Amos 3.
Yeah, this is Revelation 11 and verse 9. It says, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3.5 days, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
Going back into the dry bones of the
Oh,
mouth.
Slag, yeah, it was let me start at 10. I'll read down. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth. And after 3.5 days, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Right, and that fear came upon those people who were seeing the Israelites coming back into their rightful lot. Like that 3.5 days ends up being 350 years. All right, from captivity. All right, the Atlantic slave trade. All right, was it
1619. 1619 to 1969.
Yeah, 1619 to 1969. All right, and when the truth started flourishing, and how Shem Yahushua started waking up the minds.
Yeah, that was that spirit. All right,
Right? Was it 1979?
69. 69.
350 years. 1969. How the goodness woke up to the truth. All right.
It's Amos 1 and 22. Amos 3 and 1. Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for your iniquity.
Right, because he's known no other. So if Yahweh Shem Yahushua says, only you have I known, out of all the families of the earth, out of everything that I've created and everyone, it's still only you. Only you. Right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, only you. I'm going to punish you for your iniquities and your sins. It is you. Everybody else is unto spittle. All these other nations mean nothing to you. You are the apple of my eye, Israel. It's you who I love. It's you who I have chosen. All right? It's you who I've given the law, statutes, and commandments. Romans chapter 9. All right? Verse 1, really, the whole book. All right? That whole chapter.
Yeah,
right
Romans
there,
chapter
book,
9.
But that whole chapter. Okay? It'll break down and it'll tell. This is the points in Romans. Okay, hit 3 through 5, jump down, hit 11, 7 through 11, 13 through 13 and 14.
Romans 9, I start at 3. For I could wish that myself was accused, accursed, like, from the Mashiach, from my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaining the adoption and the glory, and the covenants and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises.
The covenants, the giving of the law, and the servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, here it is. The law was given unto Israel. He said, according to the adoption. All right? And how Bashem Yahushua still only cares about Israel. He said, what was given unto them. What was that? The law. Therefore, we are bound by the law and no other. Go ahead. Here she goes again. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thou seed be called.
Right. Isaac, now seed shall be called. Right? So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua doesn't have a care for these other nations. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua doesn't care about this demon over there. All right? Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has a love for his nation, his people. All right? Anytime the word comes out, this demon starts acting up. All right? Go ahead.
That is all that which are the children of the flesh. Those are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted by the seed.
The children of the Most High are counted by the seed. They're counted by the seed of what? Isaac. All right? Isaac and Jacob. Jacob lied the promise. Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah. For this is the word of the promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even our father from Isaac. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the promise of the Most High according to election might stand, not of the works, but of him that called.
Right, not of the works, but of him that called it. For the election's sake. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua chose. All right, before either were born. All right, either were born. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushua had righteous and unrighteous. All right, he had a vessel unto honor and a vessel unto dishonor.
All right.
All right, hey, it's glorious in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Go ahead.
He said, it was said unto her that the elders should serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau who I hated.
Right, Jacob have I loved, but Esau I've hated. That means Yahweh Bashem Yahushua doesn't care about the little Edomite baby. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua doesn't care about Esau, Edom, or his woman. All right?
Right.
Continually being destroyed. All right?
Yeah. Even Jake looking at her like, what the fuck?
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua does not care about these other nations. He cares about Jacob. All right? Go ahead. You just keep on reading.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness
Ain't
with
got
the
no
Most
follow.
High? The Most High forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Right, he will have mercy on who he will have mercy, and compassion on who he will have compassion, who he chooses, who he sees fit. Right? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua sees fit to have who? Jacob. All right? Esau's left. So what? You can jump down for a vessel. Should be start at 18.
Romans 9 and 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and he will have and whom he will
As he basically said, hey, I set Pharaoh up for this reason. All right, so that his name might be magnified and glorified. All right, so
Now, but O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say unto it, Why hast thou made me this?
Right. Can the thing that was formed by the potter say, why hast thou made me thus? Why'd you make me to be the wicked? All right, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai chose Esau even to be the wicked. Yahweh Shem Yahushai chose a man or woman out here to be destroyed. All right, to live homeless. All right, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai seen fit. All right,
Hath not the potter,
potter.
yeah, the potter, potter, power over the clay?
Right, have power over the clay. All right, the clay being a likened unto the people. All right, what he formed, what he made by his hand. All right, by the hand of his only begotten son. All right,
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another to dishonor?
unto the vessel, unto honor and dishonor. All right, and you hear, if you can, if it's picking up, the vessel unto dishonor is crying right now. All right. All right. Hey, because understanding that you do not choose what you are or who you are. Yahweh Shem Yahushai has made you thus to be exactly what he wants you to be. All right.
Boo-hooing.
All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the one that chooses. He has chosen a nation. He has chosen a people. All right, and that people is Israel. And through the disobedience that Israel has shown, perilous times are coming. All right, we're going to get into it. Right? Dark day and evil times. Never before, right? And because we're in the midst of coming famine, looming famine, right? Around the world. All right. Here it is. This devil is amping up everything. All his laws are in place. The I's dotted, the T's crossed.
Have to make his move.
All right. Hey, the election is right around the corner. All right. Know that more draconian measures, even if we have an election, more draconian measures are coming down the pipe. Where is that we are seeing where they already have a little lockdown for the insects?
Like Midwest
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
over Midwest. All right.
I forgot. It wasn't Michigan.
I don't think it was Michigan. Missouri? I forget exactly where. But hey, they said the mosquitoes are too rampant. All right. They're worried about certain pestilence. All right. So they're implementing lockdowns. All right. Nobody after 6 p.m. can be out of the house.
Yeah.
While they're driving around spraying crazy shit in the air.
Right.
House said before the election that things, previous events was gonna go down.
Right. There's things.
Oh, they fought. Well, oracles said.
Yeah.
I forgot what. It's either like Nostradamus or something like that.
Right. Hey, we understand that a lot of this shit is going down. They got a lot of shit here that they're planning. All right? They're planning for multiple reasons. All right? Why? Ultimately, why? Because they want what? The control of the population.
They want that movie that we watched earlier this year, that Civil War.
Multitude of things. Right? Hey, it's not. This devil wants to get rid of a lot before. All right?
Jeremiah 30:7 says, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble."
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. All right? At last. All right? There's no time that's like the time coming up. There's no time like this time. All right? There's no time like this time, hey, to be out on the highways and byways prophesying, heralding in, hey, the majesty and the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, calling out unto the elect, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian. There's no time like this time to get right. You just seen Fat Man Scoop die on stage, all right? You just seen, who else just passed? All right, hey,
They dropping like flies. No.
as that water dropped out of your brother's mouth. Hey, that's how they starting to drop. All right, this dark day and this dark winter is coming. All right, it's being pushed to the forefront. Here it is, the MOTB, hey, is right in front of your face.
Yep.
They're not even hiding it anymore. They ain't hiding shit no more. All right, these devils are starting to let everything out. They're starting to let their wickedness show. Why? Because that skirt is being lifted.
Yeah.
All right, their nakedness is showing.
They're at the point of saying, fuck it. They already know.
Yeah, we know that Neuralink, that word stem from, in the Greek, go directly back to the number of the beast.
You got it.
Go. But he shall be saved out of it, and that he is the elect. You know, he said, "I'll make sure." What he said? In the time of Jacob's trouble, he'd take care of the elect. You know, some of the prophets and some of the believers in Yahweh martyrs the testament of Yahweh. But you know, that's a beautiful thing. But also, he said, "I'm gonna take care of what belongs to me." Right? He's getting that walk.
Yeah, mark of exemption.
All right? Hey, that's what you need. You need that exemption mark. And how do you receive that exemption mark? Right? But you have to be, you have to have the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the blessed. So I got hiccups down there. You gotta have the blessed ultimately be chosen.
That's why Idris was saying, woe unto me, who will deliver me in these days? How am I going to get...
Acts 1 and 6, it says, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, what thou at this time restored again the kingdom of Israel? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power. But ye shall receive power after the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth.
Right, so we receive that power. We receive that power for the Holy Spirit. All right? Hey, because what you have to have, to be out here on the highways and byways to believe upon this testament, you have to have that Holy Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, you are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. If your father's line goes back, right? If you do not obtain this word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you do not have that shot at salvation on the first go of it, right? You will have to come back through the loins of the elect.
1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Say, peace and safety. Then suddenly destruction cometh upon them, as a travailing upon a woman with child, and there should not escape.
Right, hey, nobody's going to escape from this perilous time that's coming. All right? Everybody's going to receive a portion of judgment. Whether you're out in the field, especially here on the shores of America, a.k.a. Sodom and Gomorrah, a.k.a. Egypt, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. All right? Hey, there will be judgment pushed out ultimately until the ICBM missiles come and hit this place. All right? That final judgment for this harlot, this whore. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is going to have famine all right? Death, all right? Pestilence running rampant, civil unrest, chaos.
Yep. This is Isaiah 13:6. It said, "How ye, for the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one another. Their faces shall be as flames."
Faces shall be as flames. Hey, this is likened unto Babylon. Why? Because the same thing that happened in Babylon is happening here. All right? What is Daniel? Daniel 7.
The idol worship captivity.
Daniel 7:9. I behold thee.
Slocket, do 5. Slocket, do 5 and 25.
Daniel 5 and you said Daniel 5?
5 and 25.
Daniel 5 and 25?
Yep. Full 5 and 25.
It might sound better when you say it out.
Remember what he told Moses?
I can try it.
I'm right here.
Just remember.
Yeah, this is Daniel 5 and 25. It says, and this is the writing that was written. Many I don't know how to say it. Mene, Tekel, Upharsin. This is the interpretation of the thing. Mene, yeah, the Most High had numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Tekel, thou art weighed in balances and are found wanting. Perez, thy kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and Persians. Then commanded Belshazzar, and they clothed Daniel with scarlet and put a chain of gold about his neck and made a proclamation concerning him that he should be the third ruler in the kingdom.
Right? And the point was in 25. Right? The days of this kingdom are numbered. Just as it says in Babylon, as you read through the story, as you read chapter 5, right? As you read through the book of Daniel, it goes and tells you the Babylon, the fall of Babylon, its days were numbered. As Belshazzar, all right?
Belshazzar.
Belshazzar, all right? Tongue twister. Belshazzar, all right, and was the king at that time. As he went down, and it was promised that he went down because what did he do? Right? Nebuchadnezzar, his father, all right, had a respect unto Daniel, right? Had a respect unto the customs. But here it is, hey, this damn devil, all right, hey, drank out of the holy vessels, all right, the hallowed vessels for the nation of Israel. He drank out of it, his wives, his daughters, his concubines, all right, hey, drank out of this very thing and were held, hey, accountable, all right. So here it is, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said the days of this kingdom are numbered, all right, just like as this day, all right, Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Babylon, all right, the days are numbered, all right. She almost flipped on that rock. right? That's the same letter of Eve that just mean back here changing religions.
Seeing it. No, that was it. I read down
I just see
to the end. I just wanted to see how it was written in the Hebrew.
Can you pull it in the NIV?
Yeah.
Yes.
You said NIV?
Yeah, NIV, NIT.
They say the same thing.
Still the same thing. Alright, but hey, the days of this kingdom are numbered. Alright? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the one that sets up kingdoms in He sets them up. As you read in Daniel, as he did to Nebuchadnezzar. Alright? He let him know that he ruleth in the kingdom of men, in heaven and earth. Alright? He rules all things. Okay?
Yeah, so I had to go into the last word where it says it reads a parson in the Hebrew is a parash, and it's H637. It says to break in two, divide.
Right.
You know.
Because what is this kingdom? This
Right.
kingdom is broken and divided. This kingdom of Esau and Esau is broken and divided. All right? Hey, and this is how Yahweh Shem Yahushua does to many nations. All right? He breaks and divides. Was not the southern and the northern kingdom broken and divided? Because what does it say in the book of Amos? Go ahead and pull it. 3 and 7. Or 3 and 3.
It was just, symbolizing the it's waxing, is waxing away. This world is, this, in these current times, we've seen Babylon, on the decline. Babylon the Great been on the decline. And it's going to be gone.
Amos 3 and 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Right. Can two walk together except they be agreed? If you're not on one accord, hey, you're not agreed. A house divided cannot stand, as it said in the book of Matthew. All right? This house is divided. All right? And those who are not in agreement with each other. All right? Hey, this chaos and this perilous times that are coming are no joke. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to light that flame. Right? You have proxy wars, you have wars, or you have war, rumors of wars, you have pestilence. Right? You have everything that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has brought to the forefront and now make it known unto you. No, nothing is hid anymore. It is right in front of your face. Are you going to take heed to that which is spoken? Are you going to take heed to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that he's calling out unto you, Israel? Here it is. You got the Wells Fargo thing that just happened. All right? That lady laying 4 days. 4 days and people coming in and out of this bank and didn't even know that this woman had died. All right? That's waxing. Hey, this place is waxing worse. You didn't even check on the person next to you. All right? Here it is. And they said it was a cubicle. In a cubicle.
They thought she was just napping.
All right? No cares. All right?
They would have noticed when they found out they clock out.
How about Shem Yahushua? Hey, they had cameras. All right, there's cameras in banks. You didn't see that body there?
Just show you, man.
Hey, people don't care.
Don't care for the world.
All right? That's all. But here it is. Yahweh Shem Shah is making this word be known. Right? That this family of the word is coming. Right? This MOTB is here. Right? Matter of fact, put it on MOTB.
Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, here it is. Here it is. This devil has the image. All right, this system is set up. This technocracy is set up. Technocracy. Right? Hey, he wants to perform and give you his false miracles. He wants to make sure that he has you, hey, in subjection unto him. All right, if you will not bow down to his system, hey, this devil is going to take you out. All right, if he has the power in his hands. All right, and we know that he has the power in his hands. Why? Because he devises mischief by law. All right, the limits that he makes to his laws. Right? Right, because now he has his technology. All right, he has his technology that can work for him to perform and have a say so and not say so. All right, your technology doesn't have sick days. All right, it might be broken, but guess what? I'll just put another one in its place. All right, your technology doesn't have family issues, have emotional issues. All right, there's nothing that's needed. A couple of X's, a couple of O's, a couple of ones, and a couple of twos, and the program's back up. All right, I only need so many people to fix it until it starts fixing itself. Again, which it does. All right, but someone just to cross the T's and dot the I's until it's perfected in this devil's eyes.
Yeah, a little maintenance.
Right.
And he will cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charisma in the right hand or in the forehead.
Right, here it is. You got Neuralink, you got all in one, you got Blackwing, all right, Blackstone, all right, you got it.
This Neuralink just did another false miracle of letting people play video games also. Of letting you think like you can do things. That's like a cyborg. You know, make you feel like you're a superhero.
Transhumanism,
Right? It's that iRobot shit.
here it is. You're having the ability to, you have the ability, hey, to have all these things. You lose a limb, guess what? You got the transhumanism, where now you get the new carbon fiber 603.
That's not gonna take that out of it.
Right.
And he got one. Like, he didn't want the skin so it looked normal. He said it looked cool.
Right.
With that, he had it like a cyborg.
Hey, and we understand that, hey, technology, there has been advancements and everything like that. All right, but here it is. These people are merging. All right? They want to take your thought process. They want to take your conscience away. All right? And I don't like saying free will because there is no free will. All right? But they're trying to take the conscious mind away. All right? They want you to be deaf, dumb, and blind. Always.
Yeah.
Okay?
They want to control your thoughts. That's, you know, that dude that looked like an Edomite that had that vision. You know, he said that the MOTB, you know, controlled his thoughts, controlled the people that took it. You know, they could shut you off if you was acting, you know, they could lower your endorphins and stuff like of that nature. And it was also a monitoring system as well. They had in Bro's dream, it had the Elysium cameras everywhere. You know, and those were linked in with the system. A while back they were talking about those smart cities.
They want to control your mind
Yeah, in that movie Surrogate too, you know, everybody was afraid to go outside. Everybody was afraid to live as a real person.
Revelation 16:2. And the first went and poured his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and gruesome sword upon the men which had the courage of the beast, and worshipped them. Yeah. And upon them which worship his image. Yes, sir.
Right. So, hey, you follow after this man's system and you say, you know what, I want to be a part of this system. I got to feed my kids. My wife is hungry. She's on me. She's not letting this thing go. You know, I got to get along with the world to get on with the world. All right? If you're in that mindset, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to make sure that you get that nourishment and grievous sword. All right? That big bubble blister. All right? Hey, because why? You were essentially poisoning yourself. You were making yourself, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you were making yourself unclean and undesirable to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are guaranteed for that spot. Just as the 1/3 of the nation of Israel is guaranteed for salvation.
Wow.
All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a just balance. All right? Yes, he loves Jacob. All right? But he doesn't love all of Jacob right now. All right? The balance is, hey, that all of Israel will be saved. Amongst all these other nations, 2/3 of the elect have to come back to the Lord. Of the 144,000 elect men, within the multitude of men, women, and children. Two-thirds are still of the elect of the nation, all right? Out of nations, they're elect of people, all right? But they're not the elect of the house of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are still promised above all other nations, all right? But because they have no respect for the blessing, truly no respect for the blessing, only 1/3 of the nation will be saved. That's why we're hunting for the 1/3. We're preaching out on the highways and byways, making our bodies a living sacrifice to make our calling and election sure first and foremost. Adawan and Ratazal, we be those men. This is what we're fighting for. Right. Hey, and it's through the faith, all right, of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that we are out here.
Yep.
Because we fear. That's it all goes back to that fear. First fear, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's where it starts. So we have that fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. There's 2/3 of our people got the fear of Esau and Edom. You know? They don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but, well, you will. You will. You got anything?
Revelation 3.
Yep.
Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Okay? That final hour, all right? That final hour is going to be the hour of temptation for the nation of Israel. But you have to keep the patience and the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? And he said he will take care of you. He will take care of you as long as you give everything to him. As long as you depend on him. All right? That's what it's about. This thing is about running unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua and say, you know what, I can't do it. I can't save me. I'm guilty. I'm guilty for the atrocities against our powerful Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Take accountability. Have an accountability of what it is that you're supposed to do.
Finding me back to.
Right, he said, hey, he was pleading with us. All right? He was long suffering with you, Jake. But the patience and the time is wearing. The patience is wearing thin. The time is running out. he's still pleading with you. When you see the prophet still out here on the highways and byways, video still going up, he is pleading with you. All right, but when that famine of the word comes, pleading is done. When there's no men on the highways and byways proclaiming the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in truth, honesty, and sincerity, the pleading is done. Now comes the sword. Now comes death. Now comes famine, more than ever on a massive scale. You call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because 2/3 of you niggas deserve to die. You other heathen-ass nations. It's not a game. Judgment is being pushed out. He's calling out unto you. What more do you want? You want the Most High to get up off the throne to come and appease you. Death and destruction and famine is coming. It is here on a small scale. But watch these devils amp up. Get Revelations 12.
12.
12.
Oh, yeah. This is the wrap up right here. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down into you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short
This
time.
devil knows he has a short time. That's why these draconian measures and these laws are being put in place. He's put him in place because he is the sword. He is the sword of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. When that mercy and that long suffering has run out, that sword is going to be performed. What is a sword? A sword is a weapon. This is not a what do they call it? A novelty piece or a collector's item that's sitting on the wall. The scriptures, the scriptures are old. So what was a tool of a sword in an old time? It was today's modern weaponry, today's modern pew pew. All right, today's modern boomstick. Okay. Hey, here it is. You you believe that it's okay, it's all right.
No, they believe in this sword. They believe that Esau's blessing is going to protect them. Dead by the gun, you don't die by it.
Right? Hey, here it is. Hey, go ahead and pull Psalms 17 and 13.
Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right, the wicked is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's sword. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, hey, he said, has there been any evil in the city and I have not done it?
Mm-hmm.
All right? I create light, I create dark. I create good, I create evil. So the evil, all right, the wicked was made for the sword. This is the judgment stick, the whipping stick for the nation of Israel. Hey, and ultimately the whole world. Because this devil has what? Subdued the whole world. Wickedness has run rampant throughout the world. But especially in the world, in the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds.
Outdid the one who was created with him. Outdid him.
This devil only finances your wickedness. That's what this devil. Hey, you go to your enemies for the one of all things. All right, as Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has said in the book of Deuteronomy. All right, chapter 28, I believe it's verse 36 through 38. He'll tell you right there. You go to your enemy for the one of all things.
But he knows that because he knows that keep you farther away from your power.
Right. Yeah. Hey, that's why you can't get a loan to do righteousness. You can't get a loan. Jake, go out there and say, you know what? I would like to start and feeding the homeless, so on and so forth, and doing this.
Yeah.
But if you say, hey, I want to start a label, a record label, and I'm going to promote promiscuity, adultery, and the whole 9 yards, and you got a couple of dollars, and you got somebody to back you, you're gonna have somebody to back you. They're gonna say, you know what, we're gonna push that forward. If you want to say, I want to start a health food store and, farm good foods, they're going to say no. But if you want to open another fucking McDonald's or a fast food joint in a low community impoverished neighborhood, they're going to say right on. Let's go ahead and let's get this funding up for you.
Because they know it's going to make money.
All right? They know it's going to make money. They know it's going to keep you down. Hey, I only want to sell fried food and pork.
So that being also, you know, the nation of Israel, you got in these times you got the odds stacked up against you. You know, when you go for that loan and whatnot, right? Because they look at how profitable and how profitable it is, but also how much how reliable.
Yeah.
All right, and they don't see you as reliable at all.
Yep. Hey, because in truth and honesty, Jake can't be dependent on. You are not dependable right now, Jake. Most of you.
Because they want to for sure win that they're gonna get all their money back and some.
Right. Hey, and they want to for sure win that it's not nothing that's beneficial, that it's destructive. All right? There's not too many. Hey, they have to put and let a couple of go through, so you can't say that it's never happened.
Or it's you know, they got to meet, just like these colleges, they got to make sure a number of so-called black students are on there. You know, they got to have a mixture of ethnicity.
Right. Just so you can't say it's not happening. All right?
See, we let you know, Gerald get a full ride scholarship. Only you know, the only one in the whole school. It's what they call a token. What they call a token.
Isaiah 44.
Like an hour and 40 minutes.
So Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob my servant, and Israel who I have chosen. This said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that made thee, and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob my servant, O thou. Oh, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and feeds upon the dry ground, and will pour my spirit upon the seed, and my blessing upon the offspring.
Right, so Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is going to pour the blessing upon the offspring. Right, on Jacob. Right, Jacob being the offspring of Isaac. Right, Isaac, blessing was given to Isaac. Isaac was Jacob. Right?
And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the watercourses. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and the other shall himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto Yahweh Shemi Shai and serve him. No, serve and surname himself by the name of Israel.
Right, that's why we see Israel today, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Syrian Indians. These mothers respect the birds whose father's line goes back. You are the chosen seed of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. You are the chosen nation, the chosen people. You should believe and conduct yourself as such. Fight for your blessing and come back unto Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. Frame and change your ways. All right, repent. Matter of fact, somebody put over repentance scripture.
like the brother was saying, man, Yahweh Shemel Shai wants to give you your reward, man.
He's for that. People, it's the Father's pleasure to give you the kingdom. All right.
Yeah, I got you. Man. This is I'm gonna start at. This is Acts 3:18. It says, "But those things which the power before, which Yahweh before had showed by the mouth of all his prophets, that Yahweh Shai Mashiach should suffer, he hath so fulfilled. Repent ye therefore and be converted, that your sins may be blotted out, when the times of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord."
Right, it's that time now. All right, it's that time to repent now. Right? Yahweh Shemel Shai is making those things unknown. Once upon a time, known.
I'm gonna continue. It says, "And he shall send Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which before was preached unto you, whom the heaven must receive until the times of restitution of all things, which Yahweh hath spoken by the mouth of his holy prophets since the world began."
Since the world began. Right?
And so,
These days and these times, Yahweh Shemel Shai is making his word known.
right,
Bringing it back unto you. It has been from the beginning till now.
and the refreshing, that comes through what the fire. All right, it has to come through the fire to be renewed, so all the wickedness could get fully purged out. All right, this place has to be thrown down, destroyed. Our homeland and Israel has to be burnt with fire to a certain degree, so it could be cleansed. All right. It'll make it brand new again. And the earth is gonna abide forever. All right.
Okay, it's Luke 12:32. "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father good pleasure to give you the kingdom."
Fear not. Right? Because Yahweh Shemel Shai's good pleasure to give his elect first and foremost.
Yeah.
Right? First it's going to be Yahweh Shai, and then there's going to be joint heirs of Yahweh Shai. Right? To receive the kingdom, majesty, the glory, the honor, the praise of the Lord. Right? For Yahweh Shai, confessing our name. Out of the rocks out we lead those men unto Yahweh. To bring back his nation in its entirety. Right? We can start up.
It's Luke 12. I'm gonna start at 30. Luke 12:27 says, "Consider the allies how that grow, that toil not, they spend not, and yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then the Most High so clothe the grass, which is today in the field and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, and ye of little faith?"
Right, Yahweh Shemel Shai said, have the faith. Have faith that he's going to save. Have faith that he's going to deliver.
Definitely the time to take the struggle.
Right. And that's to show that this thing is about faith. Right?
And seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of double mind,
Right, don't turn back.
a doubtful mind.
Right, don't turn back. Don't be doubtful. All right, don't doubt and don't be double-minded, because to be double-minded is to doubt. All right, to think, one day you're like, yeah, how about Shimei Shai? Hey, he's going to save Israel, and the next day go and be like, well,
I think the white man can get
yeah,
saved too, or whatever.
Everybody can get saved, right? Hey, as the kids say today, stand on business, right? Stand on Yahweh Shimei Shai's business, all right? Hey, salvation belongeth unto the nation of Israel, all right? And if you're not of the lineage of the stock of Israel, you're not going to be saved. 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. You have to put in the work and have the faith of Yahweh Shimei Shai to be saved, ultimately by election. All right? And if you have the faith of Yahweh Shimei Shai, you would do the things that are required to be faithful, be it found faithful and true unto Yahweh Shimei Shai. So like unto Yahweh Shimei Shai. All right? You would continue in the way and change from your ways and put on that new man, that new one. All right? You will put away wickedness to the best of your ability. All right? You will give up the wisdom of this world and obtain the wisdom of Yahweh Shimei Shai. You would do everything that is pleasing to the best of your ability. You would stop smoking cigarettes. You would stop smoking weed. All right, you would stop eating abominable foods. All right, you would do all these things because you would like to please Yahweh Shimei Shai and not your flesh. If you're not doing any of these things, and if you're continuing in the way of the world, go ahead and continue and stop playing with Yahweh Shimei Shai. Right? Hey, because you know now, you've been watching videos and you not taking heed, hey, you're going to be beaten with little stripes. Right?
30. For all these things do the nations of the world seek after. And your Father knoweth that ye have need of those things.
Right. Yahweh Shimei Shai set you apart. He said the world, the other world, the rest of the world, all right, the rest of these people and 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to seek after these things. Why? Because they have not the love of the Father. All right? They don't have faith. All right? To have faith is a gift from the Father. All right? To have faith is to have the love of the Father. All right? You got it?
It says, but rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh Shimei Shai.
He said, seek the kingdom. All right? The kingdom starts in you first.
Come.
Be that it starts in you. Hey, is the kingdom defiled? Is the kingdom corrupt? Is the kingdom a liar? All right? Does it make merchandise of Yahweh Shimei Shai's word? Does it make merchandise of Yahweh Shimei Shai's name? And hoard it unto himself? All right? Does it turn its back on the brotherhood? Does it not hold accountability? All right? Yahweh Shimei Shai demands these things from you. This is the kingdom. The kingdom starts in you. Where is your integrity? Where's your discipline? You have to have it for the kingdom. The kingdom is not willy-nilly. The kingdom does not have corruption and all defiledness. The kingdom is not just about your wants and your pleasures. It's not even about your pleasure. Your pleasure has to be Yahweh Shimei Shai.
Yeah. Has to be aligned with what he
Right.
wants.
It has to be aligned and has to be focused strictly on Yahweh Shimei Shai, his wants and his needs, his demands and his commands. If you are not on one accord with the Father, then you are not on one accord. You are adverse. You are John 8:44, and stay that.
And all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock, for it is the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
Fear not. All right? Yahweh Shimei Shai did not give us the spirit of fear. All right? Yes, we know that the body can be destroyed. All right? We know that, hey, we can lack substance. But yet, do we not fear? Stand in great boldness as we stand before this devil this day and each and every day. When it comes to the word of Yahweh Shimei Shai, Adawan Aratazah, Yahweh Shimei Shai keeps the spirit on us, brothers, and brothers and sisters out there watching, all right? Keep the faith and the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in you. All this other shit is, hey, monetary and secondary.
That's what's going on.
This ain't nothing to be afraid of. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, if you have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, know you got all things. And it's already accounted unto you. All right? Anybody got anything else? All right? Lord willing, this was an edifying, uplifting camp. We're going to go ahead and face the east, and we're going to give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders, your great millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching, preaching this truth. To the next time, it's Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp saying Shalom.
Shalom.
Yasharallah, Wa Abba Baba. Shalom.
Paul.